Morning. Thank you for joining us on this South African morning. Now, this is the first market update we have for you on this Thursday here on eNCA. I'm joined by Vincent Masoloke from Citadel Investment Services. Vincent, good morning. Welcome to the South African morning. Thanks for your time. So how did the market and the rand yesterday react to the medium-term budget speech?
Good morning, Dan, and good morning to your viewers. Yesterday, it was one of the sharpest reactions we've seen during the medium-term budget speech policy in a long time. We saw the rand sold off to about more than 10 cents, and local bonds as well sharply sold off, and they retraced about 10 basis points since the beginning of the speech.
Okay, so
local equities were on the back foot. Local equities were on the back foot since the beginning of the day, so not much reaction there, but then they closed weaker as well.
Yeah, what do you think the market and investors wanted to hear?
I mean, the medium-term budget policy speech is basically sets the tone for the budget that's coming out in February, and basically takes the pulse of the fiscus of the country, and it's a balancing act. I mean, there's a lot that goes into there, but it shows the health of the fiscus in terms of the revenue collected, the expenditure so far, the year to date, and as well the borrowings, which is the debt for year to date. So there's a lot that goes into there, and this gives a picture of what is to come in February. But the market was expecting that the funding requirements would be basically reduced, and then that was not the case. And hence, I believe that's why the market reacted as it did, and meaning that the government is going to require more funding.
Can we read anything into the rand's performance regarding the speech or not?
Well, it's interesting you asked that, because at the end of the day, the rand settled, and both the rand and the bond settled back to sort of normal behavior. So the market is taking it in its stride. The speech, it is one of the honest medium-term budget policy speeches I've seen in a while.
Yeah, so not much really there in terms of reaction. Just ahead of today, PPI numbers coming out, Vincent, what is your expectation for the manufacturing sector?
Well, the consensus number that is expected out is 1.2%. This is pitted against the number that was printed before that, which is 2.8%. But however, we need to look at this in perspective. In 2020, the PPI number peaked around 18%, so which means that the input price and input costs are coming down. This is positive for manufacturing.
Okay, thank you very much. Vincent Masoloke from Citadel Investment Services. He said there was not much of a reaction from the market yesterday, including the rand, to the medium-term budget speech. But let's show you the numbers now.